Yes. Okay. So children a lot of the time don't really have that understanding that this is bad. And so it's confusing. Sometimes the way that abusers present the abuse is actually a form of a game, or it's a secret that you keep together. And so there is kind of this intuitive knowing that something isn't right here, but there's also trust towards this person. And so it creates a lot of confusion, especially as you start getting a little bit older and you start kind of recognizing that something isn't right here, but this is a lot of the time somebody that you're actually very close to. Later on in life, that also creates a lot more confusion, because if this is a perpetrator that is close to you, and a lot of childhood sexual violence actually occurs within the home, most perpetrators are known in some way, somebody that is in a position of authority, somebody that you're close to. It really it's hard to make sense of it, because these are people that you're supposed to trust. These are people who look out for you, who are responsible for a lot of the resources that you're going to be receiving. And so how could they be doing harm? So there's a lot of confusion around, I must have misunderstood this in some sort of a way. I must have somehow, this person would not have done that. They're very well known in the community. They're well liked. I must have somehow caused it to happen. So that's kind of one of the ways that it really makes it difficult. The other way is that if it happens early on, it really becomes part of your identity. You don't really understand yourself in the world outside of this experience. And this is an experience that, especially as you start getting older, you realize, oh, people don't talk about this, right? This isn't the same as you talk about feeling sad after a breakup, or you talk about your arm hurting after you hurt yourself. People don't talk about it, and there's something wrong with it, and yet this is all you've known. When it comes to then intimacy and relationships later on in life, a lot of the time, like the roadmap that you're using to develop these relationships was actually entrenched in abuse. And so it's hard later to have intimacy because you don't recognize the difference between intimacy and abuse.